All right, Danielle, we had thick fog in some parts of the city earlier today, and once it burned off, it was quite delightful.
Yeah, this is a beautiful day, considering what we've had for the last couple of days, where our smoke has been quite yucky. We've been on that higher end of the scale for the last 2 days at a 10 plus 2 days ago, and just yesterday at a 9, and today moderate, nicer air, cleaner. And we got up to 21 today. You can still see some haze over the city, absolutely. We'll remain at moderate as we go through these next 12 hours or so, and we might even bump down to low tomorrow. So for today, the rest of today and through tomorrow, we're looking at decent air quality, so that's some good news for us. It will be a little gusty at times this evening and later in the day tomorrow as well. And while that says 18, we're actually looking at a high of 20 tomorrow. Okay, that's your 24-hour forecast.
In nature helps reduce stress, improve mood and sleep, lower blood pressure, and boost creativity and immunity. Did you hear that? You can slow down. That's a great place to slow down.
Yeah. Our floor director, Jeff, tells me this all the time.
To slow down.
To slow down, but also nature.
Right, and you have a whole weekend to do it.
I know, and pretty good weather. We don't have anything alarming as we go through here, so we may get a little more smoke, start to come back in later on Sunday. So you need to be aware of that. And the overnights, well, they're starting to get cooler as we go. It's that time of year again. There's that haze over the city. We are at moderate right now in the city of Calgary on our air quality health index. So much better air quality than what we've had over the past couple of days. 21 degrees is the current temperature in the city, and 23, so it's warmer in Banff right now. 23 in Banff, Brooks, Lethbridge. So low 20s for all of southern Alberta. It's that time of year where our overnights, the temperatures drop a little bit more than what we've had over the past, throughout the summer. So for all of these areas, this is a frost advisory in place. Hannah, Empress, Medicine Hat, Foremost, many berries drop into that freezing mark, or at least very close to it, which is why the frost advisory is in place there. We'll be in the single digits for much of southern Alberta overnight tonight. And that leads to cooler mornings. There's that chill in the air. We're starting to get the taste of fall. We've already had a little bit of a taste. All right, smoky conditions off into BC. Some fires going on in BC as well. And right now the wind direction is acting in our favor. So we have pretty decent air quality. And we're anywhere from low to moderate right now in southern Alberta. We're going to get a shift in winds later on Sunday and through Monday. And that's going to push some of this smoke in. So we may notice smokier conditions. And that will bump us up higher on that moderate part for Sunday, later on Sunday, and then on Monday we may even go above the moderate level to that higher risk. As you can see here, there's certainly a good chance of that. Okay, radar and satellite, nothing going on right now because we are under a strong ridge of high pressure. The next weather maker will be later on Sunday. So Sunday near the supper hours, as you can see right here, we have the potential for thunderstorm activity in the city of Calgary and all down through Lethbridge as well. So we will get thunderstorms develop in the foothills, in the mountains, and then that will track off to the east, and it may make its way as far east as Calgary and Lethbridge for tomorrow. Okay, for Sunday. For tomorrow, we're looking at mainly sunny skies, air quality health index low, a high of 25 degrees. There's a little bit of summer with some nice air quality. So enjoy the outdoors tomorrow and for much of Sunday as well. It will be warm. Air quality should be around low to moderate for the morning hours and early afternoon, and then it might start to get a little smokier later on Sunday. 26 degrees, and then by the supper hours, the chance of thunderstorm activity. Monday, 24 and moderate or high risk on that air quality health index.
You could hardly ask for better weather this weekend, really, for early September.
What a beautiful way to head into the weekend as well for today. And nice, somewhat fresher air, we'll say. 21 degrees is the current temperature. Yes, we're looking at those chilly mornings. Just keep that in mind because that's here to pretty much stay. We are looking at a high of 25 for tomorrow. Air quality health index will range from low to moderate, just like today. And same thing for Sunday. Sunday, by the supper hours, the chance of showers and thunderstorm activity. And then late Sunday and through Monday, we might get some more smoke push in from the west, which could bump up our smokier conditions once again for Monday.
Let's get our first peek of the weekend forecast. Danielle joins us now. We had better air quality today, a little bit. Is it going to stick around?
Yeah, Yeah, it should for quite a while, Tara. Much of the weekend, anyway, which is some good news. You can still see the haze over the city behind me, but certainly a ton better than what we've had for the past couple of days where we are at that higher risk level. Today, we've been low to moderate. We're at moderate right now, just at a 4. So it's nice, more breathable air. Absolutely. 21 degrees is the temperature at the airport. And these winds that are a little breezy at times out of the south and southeast is what helped clear out a lot of that smoke. It will be gusting up to 40 kilometers per hour, and that will work to clear out even more smoke while we're sleeping as well. Air quality health index should remain low to moderate, just like it is right now through tomorrow. And tomorrow you're looking at a high of 24 degrees. Your full forecast is just ahead, Tara.
Thanks. Let's bring Danielle back in now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast.
And for the next couple days, for much of the weekend, we should have this nicer air quality. So that's some good news for us. Then the wind pattern will switch. We'll talk about that in a second. But for now, this is a beautiful Friday. Temperatures are warm, 21 in Calgary, 22 in Banff, 23 in Lethbridge. Basically low 20s for all of southern Alberta right now. Winds fairly calm, but a little gusty at times, up to 40 kilometers per hour in the city throughout the next couple of hours. Okay, so while our days are going to be warm for the next 5 days, our overnights, you can feel it. They're starting to get a little cooler. Morning starts are a little on that cooler side as well. There is a frost advisory in place in the blue here. So Hannah, over to Empress, Medicine Hat foremost, because these communities will be dropping to or just about to that freezing mark tonight. Now, just to the east of this, where we don't have the advisory in place, it's still going to be chilly. We'll drop into those single digits for most communities for tonight, which means the cooler start tomorrow morning. Okay, let's talk about smoke for a second. And while we're doing okay now, we're at moderate, we're at 4. So the lower end of the moderate part of this air quality health index. I'm going to advance this though, because what we're looking at is the wind shifting late Sunday. And there's a lot of fires going on in BC, as Tara just showed you. And that's going to start to push on in. So late Sunday, and I'll advance this through Monday, it will get a little smokier. And by Monday, it could even drag us up to higher risk once again. Heads up on that one. Radar and satellite, nothing to talk about right now because we're under a ridge of high pressure and it's stable. We had some sunshine, a little bit of haze, but better than the last couple of days. Futurecast, really the only thing to show you with regards to any active weather is later on Sunday. We'll get that development of showers and thunderstorm activity in the foothills. This will be able to track off to QE2 and Highway 2. We may even see some of this activity in Calgary. So there's a decent chance of that near the supper hours on Sunday. Here's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast. 25 degrees for tomorrow. Air quality health index will be on the lower side of things and mainly sunny skies. Sunday will be sunny. Then we'll have the clouds increase closer to those supper hours and we get into the chance of shower and thunderstorm activity. And later on Sunday, as that starts to happen, that's going to shift the wind direction. And then we get up to moderate on that air quality health index and potentially above moderate, so closer to that higher risk as we get into Monday. But as you can see, temperatures in those mid-20s for the next 5 days, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle. There's some talent. There's some really beautiful stuff there. Okay, trending, we're going to start with a dad who often gets told he's a little too overprotective, but you can decide what you think.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock.
Okay, here's what's happening. He's a girl dad. He says he's not lurking to protect her. He's trying to protect the other kids because she is full of energy and goes full wrestle mode once she gets into that bouncy castle.
I'm with him on that one. I have one of those. You got to watch.
You got to watch.
Yeah, they'll take over that place.
Yeah, there's a lot of enthusiasm happening there. You just got to make sure, you know.
I always worry when Finn gets in there because the other kids are bouncing so hard. Right?
I know.
Hit the roof.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
An arrest video is going viral after a well-known children's restaurant mascot was taken away in handcuffs.
You detained Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, seriously. Police in Tallahassee, Florida crashed a birthday party, arrested a Chuck E. Cheese mascot for credit card theft and fraud. So this is all body cam video. You can see the officers escorting him outside. He's still in his costume. They need to take his big giant mouse head off before they can actually get him into the vehicle. But how embarrassing is that?
The walk of shame going through Chuck E. Cheese.
And how do you explain this to the kids?
How do you explain it to the kids?
You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
you took some cheese. It'll be fine. Yeah.
Sad.
Well, how far would you go to support your favorite sports team? A Welsh football fan has taken the trip of a lifetime to see his country play in their next World Cup qualifier versus Kazakhstan. So John McAllister traveled from Cardiff, Wales to Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan. He didn't fly, though. He took a much more scenic route. 17 trains and 11 buses were part of his journey. There's 5,000 kilometers between those two cities. I mean, the football team took an 8-hour direct flight, so they were there long before he was. They have said they plan to connect with him and meet up with him.
Well, they should bring him back, is what they should do.
You're right. They should bring him back. Yes.
Great idea.
Thanks for taking 2 weeks to get here. We'll have you home by this afternoon.
That is dedication.
No kidding. Well, it's the first week back at school, but some students are trying to learn on an empty stomach.
Well, happy Friday to you. Here's your Skywatch weather cam. And yes, it's a little hazy, but this air quality is sitting at moderate. We're just at a 4, which is much better than what we've had over the past couple of days. So the air is better. It's warm. We had some sunshine today. The weather is calm. It's a little breezy, that's all. 21 degrees is the current temperature. Also today's daytime high, a little above normal, and we should remain above normal for the next 5 days at least. And I'm sure you feel it. That chill starting to kick in. Fall's just around the corner officially. It's getting colder overnight, so we do have a frost advisory in place for areas off to the far east. Hannah, Empress, Medicine Hat, Foremost, Manyberries included in this. These areas will drop to or just about to the freezing mark tonight. And for us in Calgary, well, we may not be dropping to the freezing mark. We'll be in those single digits. So dropping to 8 tonight. Air quality remaining at around moderate even through tonight. And then tomorrow we should be moderate and even low. And then 24 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. Getting a little windy in the afternoon hours. That's your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free. Okay, let's take a little dance around here. And you can see 34 degrees for tomorrow for Kamloops, 33 for Kelowna, 27 for Edmonton and Red Deer. Again, it's stable in southern Alberta. Nothing to worry about with regards to the weather. 24 degrees for Calgary, 27 for Drumheller, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat, and Milk River. Tara?
Hey, Danielle. What an amazing venue. You're right.
It would be so cool. And I guess he was saying it's great for spectators.
Yeah.
Get lots of good views.
It would be fun. And a nice weekend to go out there.
Sure is, yes. We have a beautiful weekend. And first, just look at the temperatures when I show you this. So mid-20s for Saturday, mid-20s for Sunday, and we'll hold on to the 20s, to be honest, for the next 10 days. We do have the Air Quality Health Index, which will be mainly low tomorrow, and later on Sunday, closer to the supper hours, we have the potential for some thunderstorm activity, or at least some showers, and this will switch the wind direction, so some smoke may roll in from BC, so we may be above moderate, so at that higher risk on Monday, just so you're aware. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. And this one is from one of our own. CTV's Kate Howden sent this in. And this is where I do my first weather hit at the top of the show, outside.
Yep, you haven't run into that guy outside?
Yeah.
I have
Better
not.
watch out.
No, I haven't seen him.
We'd have seen you running back into the building if he was out there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of birds out there. Glenn, you'd love that. You
I ain't going by there.
Love that.
Nope.
Great shot. Great shot. Thanks for your company. Have a great weekend.